reminder, we always say that Ramadan doesn't end after Khatm. Yes, we do the Khatm, but Ramadan does not end until we sight the moon of Shawwal, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept. So deed, promised Jannah, deed number 18. And this is something again that has to do with social life and the rights of our brothers and sisters in the community. Yesterday we talked about, can someone remind me?
2 daughters.
2 daughters, yes. So 2 daughters, 2 sons, 1 and 1. We said, inshallah, the reward of 5 that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promises you al-Jannah, that you will be the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Today we're talking about the importance of visiting someone who is sick. Subhanallah, this is something we already do, and we do it as a social obligation, as neighborhood obligation, as friends obligation. We already do it. But the Prophet ﷺ told us, it's important to keep this in mind because intention is important. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Ma muslimin ya'udu musliman illa." So whenever a Muslim visits someone who's sick, what happens? The Prophet ﷺ mentioned the following rewards. First, 70,000 من الملائكة يصلون عليه حتى يعود. So you have if you do it in the morning, you have 70,000 angels praying for you, doing istighfar for you, doing salawat for you until you return. So that's if you do it in the morning, they do it hatta yumsi. They do this istighfar for you until the evening. So if you visit someone in the morning, and if you do it in the evening, 70,000 angels will make dua for you, will make istighfar for you until the next morning. So subhanAllah, we do it and we're not paying attention to this, reward. So inshallah, the next time you visit someone, may Allah give everyone that we know, may Allah protect us from any illnesses, Allahumma ameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give shifa to everyone, Allahumma ameen. So, and then the Prophet ﷺ says, وَكَانَ لَهُ خَرِيفٌ فِي الْجَنَّةِ. And in top of that, he is granted like a garden in Al-Jannah. Some narration says, وَتَبَوَأْتْ مِنَ الْجَنَّةِ مَنْزِلًا. You are even granted like, you are given this distinguished house and accommodation in Al-Jannah. And then another narrations also say, as if he's walking in في خرفة أو في خراف الجنة, it's like as he's walking in the gardens of Al-Jannah. So all in all, tells us that yes, visiting someone sick is giving us all these rewards. Angels are making dua for us, istighfar for us, salawat upon us. And then on top of that, the Prophet ﷺ promised us what? Al-Jannah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah, gives us, this ability to continue to revive this tradition that the Prophet ﷺ to visit those who are sick. And why we're doing this? Because we're making dua for them. Because we want to make sure that they are able to pull through this difficult time, and that's why we do this business. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept. Brother Sheikh has a few words to share with you about another organization, and then we'll continue, inshallah.
Sick person has to be Muslim.
Let's talk about this later.
I won't take too much time, and I'm sure all of you are having donor fatigue by now. We have had several organizations that ICLP members have very generously supported. Actually, we get emails back from them. Whoever has come here, they come back with an email or text saying, Jazakallah khair. A lot of donations came through from this masjid. Today I'm just taking a very short time to talk about one of my favorite charities that I have supported for a long time. And it is one of the most needed and one of the most efficiently run organizations. I've talked about this before to ICLP also. It's called Indian Muslim Relief Council. It started off as part of ICNA and is set up now as a separate organization. IMRC is one of the most effective and most well-run organizations that support Muslims in India. Most of us are professionals. Most of us know how much development has happened in India since the last 10-15 years. It has gone really very well in terms of the development in India. But what most of us don't realize that India is still out of 97%, it's really high in poverty rate. It's rated like 101 in like lowest categories out of total 116 countries. There are 200 million Muslims in India. 200 million is like close to 2/3 of the population of America, all of USA, right? And out of this, the Muslims are left behind in India in terms of development and all the new things that are happening. And IMRC is one of the most, like I said, a very efficient organization that has given out in healthcare, meals, and education for various people there, right? The numbers are really very high. Last year they had more than 632,000 beneficiaries, feeding 7.2 million meals in the work that they've done. Close to 200,000 beneficiaries in healthcare. So I'm going to stay outside after 8 to collect donations for IMRC and pass it to them. And then we have another organization here, Shahid Imam and several others represent them. That's called Indian American Muslim Council, right? We are all aware of the Hindutva hate that is coming to America. It's the hate from the Modi organization, BJP and RSS, which is called Hindus, HSS here. And you are seeing a lot of Hindu hate all over US right now. And it's directed a lot towards Muslims, right? And the part that is these guys also know how to make inroads into legislature, how to make inroads into school boards and everything else. They do a very good job at this, right? So IAMC, which is an Indian American Muslim organization, national organization based out of DC, works very closely with CARE also, is represented here in Austin. Shahid Imam, his wife is very involved with it. Yasmin Imam is very involved with it. She's one of the VPs here. So we'll be keeping pamphlets for IMRC and IAMC outside. Please help support these organizations. They're very close to what we want to see, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Sorry for taking more time.